that say from a growth standpoint of this team? I know you saw maybe earlier in Cincinnati game pull out that kind of a win.
Yeah.
In another way.
I mean, you said it, Kevin. I mean, it's growth. This team's gotten a lot better. As you know, a lot of teams in our league, college basketball is just it's what it's all about. I mean, it's a marathon. It's a process. Thank you, Denver, very much. And I think one would argue we're not quite as potent offensively as we were earlier in the year. And at times, people may be right, but I know we're a hell of a lot better defensively than we were in October, which gives us more of a chance night in and night out. And to win one like this, if you asked me coming into this one, that rough going 6 of 30 from 3, I would have said no way. It'd just be really, really difficult for us. I thought we showed a lot of resiliency, turned them over enough, defended at a pretty high level. I thought Kentucky played really, really hard. They defended at such a high level. And, you know, 6 of 30, we've had a couple of those nights, not as many this year. I mean, you say, well, we had some pretty good looks, and we didn't have many good looks tonight. We were able to just win it very, very ugly, of course.
Mike, over here.
Hey, Jerry.
Jalen said that he thought your guys outstanding Kentucky down the stretch, but experience. What you think?
Yeah, I don't want to say Kentucky was unsteady. I don't want to say that. I like Jalen talking about how steady we were. I'm not sure we should be commenting on them. I mean, they're obviously a very young team and a very talented team, and a team again that I thought was extremely prepared, and a team that defended us at as high a level as anyone has defended us this year. You would hope that with us being a fairly experienced team that we would play with poise. We did play with poise tonight, much needed poise, obviously playing in front of 24,000. Got very loud in there. Could have got away from us there about 2/3 of the way through the first half. We settled in a little bit, some big baskets. Late second half, I don't know, maybe between 8 minutes and 4 minutes, I thought we made some plays driving to the rim when it was really loud and converted. Chris hit a huge late clock 3. Kayvon hit a big one in transition. And those were the offensive bright spots for us. I probably named every one of them.
Mike, right at the end, you guys are up 2. Kentucky gets 2 shots.
Yeah.
Both times their guy goes to the floor. Fans, especially the second one, are really booing. What did you see in this play?
I saw my guys flying around, you know, trying to make plays, hands-on basketballs down the stretch, really active, and again, resiliency. I mean, this is a team where they must have been 2 of 15 from 3 going into that last minute and a half, just guessing, and they hit 2 just daggers when you think it's just about done. You know, you've 95% sealed the win, and I think it was Knox banked one in, and then Gabriel hits one, and you know, at that point you're worried about it. It kind of felt like the NCAA tournament last year with during the Wisconsin game, where you're worried about your guys' mojo, and after those blows, can we step up and get one more stop? And we were fortunate to do so.
Mike Igor was 0-for-8, 0-for-5-3, getting at 9 rebounds, making a big block.
Yeah.
Can you speak to the other stuff he did in his shot flip?
Yeah, I mean, for a guy to affect a game in that regard, and also go 0-for-8 tells you about his tenacity, his maturity, his experience. I believe in him. You know, heck, he played 31 minutes. I just feel like the next one's going in. You know, and he's really trying to move his feet. He's such a scrappy rebounder. I mean, this guy's 6'5", and he's not overly long, and he finds a way to get to the offensive glass, secure defensive rebounds, get some loose balls for us. He's a winner.
Like you discussed the late 3 by Chioza, but particularly late in the first half, when you guys were down 8, he kind of brought you back. He had an assist to Hayes and an inside basket. So how big was he kind of in that stretch to kind of keep you guys in there?
Terrific. He was terrific the entire game. 13, 8-1. Wow, 8-1 in this environment. To play with that amount of poise and toughness, with 6 rebounds, the timely shots, the timely assists, and the guy had cramps the whole second half. I mean, I can't say enough about Chris Chioza. I'm really glad he's my point guard.
Mike, what did you see different out of Kentucky tonight that made you praise their defense the way you did? What did they do different on defense tonight that they hadn't been doing?
I don't know that I can put my thumb on it, and you know, I'm just not as familiar with Coach Cal's team as obviously as he and his staff are. And you don't know, this is the first time. I'd probably be able, after they play at our place later on, be able to compare those two performances. This team is so different than last year's team. Last year's Kentucky team, obviously, and it's my first time seeing them live. I thought they played hard and defended, and obviously they're a very good team. I thought that all year when I watched them on film and watched them on TV. You know, we're all trying to watch each other as much as possible, SEC basketball. Live, I was really impressed with the length in person, the closing speed on shooters, the attention to detail. I thought Nick Richards did a good job of ball screen defense. Kevin Knox and Gabriel with their length getting to shooters, with Diallo's speed getting to shooters. It was pretty suffocating. There wasn't much. They cover ground with that length and that speed, and there wasn't much space on the floor for us to get to the rim or to get an open 3 off. And then when we put our head down and got to the rim, everything was contested at the rim.
Mike, what do you hope it can do for your team to win a game like this in Rupp Arena, making only 6?
Hopefully it continues to promote the buy-in necessary to be more consistent in these areas, defending and on the glass. You know, and you know, we got our rebounded by 9. I see that, but shoot that. Excuse me, by 11. But you know, I don't know that we could have given much more effort, you know, on the glass. I thought it's about as hard as we played on the glass, and hopefully just educational for us in understanding that we have an ability to win ugly. You can go 6 of 30 and find a way to win. Obviously, I hope we don't go 6 of 30 next go around, but I thought we got a taste of it in the Cincinnati game. Kevin brought that up earlier, and you know, now we have another one to kind of hang our hat on, and another testament to the fact that maybe this team is a little bit tougher. Maybe they believe in the fact that we're a little bit tougher and better defensively than we were in October.
Like, what about the significance of winning here? You know, Florida teams don't win here very often. What do you think it can do for kind of the team's confidence going forward?
You know, same thing. I mean, listen, I mean, winning at Rupp Arena is enormous, right? But it's, as I just told our guys, were we 7? Is that right? It was 1 conference game. We're 7 conference games, and we got 11 conference games left. So I mean, it's a big win. Wednesday night's going to be a big opportunity, a very, very challenging game for us. It's a marathon. If we want to continue to progress and develop, we've got to approach it as such. That huge, celebrate, let's feel good about it tonight, and we're going to get back to work tomorrow.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.